Hello and welcome to game number 3 of day 1 of the 2020 St. Mary's MLK Showcase, as we have the Miramonte Matadors versus the Regis Jesuit Raiders. I'm Jeremy Hurtado along with Lauren Goodman here to bring you all the action as we get set for game number 3 here from Stockton, California. Regis Jesuit Raiders are going to be wearing the red uniforms with white numbers, while the Miramonte Matadors will be in white uniforms with silver numbers.
Which will be very difficult to read. Unique. I don't like the contrasting uniforms like that with the light numbers. It's always very difficult, but we getting the starting lineups from both teams right now, and we in store for another good ball game. I can't wait, Jeremy.
First, we'll give starters for Regis Jesuit out of Aurora, Colorado. The head coach, Carl Matee. They come into the game 8-3, 1-0 in Continental League play. Starting for them, number 3, Madden McCall. Number 11, Avery Vasicle. Number 15, Gracie Wingold. Number 23, Jada Moore. And number 24, Samantha Jones. Now for the starters for Miramonte Matadors, their head coach, Kelly Sopak. They are 14-2 and they come to us from Orinda, California. They're an independent team. Their starters are number 15, PK Hall, number 21, Mia Mastrov, number 22, Rebecca Walsh, number 23, Leah Sopak, and number 32, Jordan Allred. Again, 14-2 Miramonte Matadors versus the Regis Jesuit Raiders that are 8-3 from Aurora, Colorado.
I think we're going to have a different game than we had in the first game. Two different teams, a little less in size, so I want to see how they play up-tempo and how they shoot the basketball. Usually when you got a lot of little players, they probably can shoot the ball really well and defend really well. Miramonte, obviously the legacy, and I actually got an opportunity to play them when I was in high school, and they were dominant then, and they're dominant now. And then coming in from Colorado, obviously travel always impacts you in game one and playing in the first day, but it's always exciting to come out of town and be able to get this little weekend showcase. So both teams had to travel and get here. Obviously, Miramonte a little bit closer, but still a distance coming from that area, and I think we're going to be in store for another good ball game. Two teams that are really trying to just compete. This is what you come to this showcase for, is to compete and play against the national talent, and they're both going to get an opportunity to do that this weekend.
Again, Miramonte with the white uniforms with silver lettering, and Regis Jesuit with the red jerseys and white lettering. Moments away from tip-off here, live from St. Mary's High School here in Stockton, California. And we're underway with Regis Jesuit getting the opening tip, and right away, pressure defense by Miramonte.
So they want to press the basketball, and they come out from the jump with the run and jump tip, get a deflection, and now it's a turnover.
Shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Jada Moore, and she's on the run, lays it up and in. First 2 points of the game go to Jada Moore for Regis Jesuit. Miramonte quickly back down court. Hall, shot up, no good. Miramonte there for the rebound. Casal, three-point shot, rattles around, no good. Again, offensive rebound and putback for Jordan Allred. Nice job there by Miramonte of working the offensive glass. Jesuit, though, quick down court shot, rattles around, no good. But again, Miramonte is there for the rebound, and Hall, layup, no good, but we got to travel prior to the shot.
I like the thought process, but all she needed is one bounce. But here you go, Jada Moore, senior guard, pushing it in transition. Nice little change of speeds to the tuck in for the right-hand lay.
Senior leader there, getting the first 2 points. Captain, but this time her pass is intercepted. Miramonte dribbles it off her foot, though, and Moore picks it up for Jesuit and leads to a layup opportunity, no good.
There was a lot of contact on that last shot.
Everybody kind of looked at the refs and were like, nope, okay.
Sometimes it's good, though, when you let them play. We know that there's going to be a physical game. Obviously, Miramonte coming out with the tempo, so you see the aggression. And the refs will make an adjustment towards that as they watch the pace of the game.
Back-to-back turnovers there by both teams. Ends up with Moore driving, lays it up. Falls off, no good, but rebound by Jesuit, and then he turns it over, and then she's called for a foul. Samantha Jones there had a chance to get the rebound, but she pushed off, and it'll turn the ball over to Miramonte. We got a little situation there at the table. 2-2 our score, 5:56 left to go here in the first quarter as the officials talking to both coaches. But Miramonte getting ready to inbound the ball here. So, not sure exactly what that issue is.
So, to my knowledge, the last possession, there was a foul on Jesuit. And then I think there was some tangle in touching the ball. But they called it on 15 White. And we got some confusion here. We have 3 officials now around the court, so trying to get some clarity. I want to know the last foul was on Samantha Jones, to my knowledge. If something changed since then, we need to figure something out. But I think they're switching it and maybe putting the foul on PK Hall. So let's see if we get some clarity here.
So, all right, well, again, this is the 3rd game of the 2020 St. Mary's MLK Showcase. As we have an officials conference with both coaches, gives us a chance to talk about these 2 teams. Regis Jesuit Raiders, again, 8-3, they 1-0, coming from Aurora, Colorado. Playing the Continental League, they average 60 points a game and don't give up only 40 points a game.
It's pretty good defense right there from the Raiders.
It's Miramonte Matadors, however, from Orinda, they come in averaging 71 points a game and average only 47.2 points a game against. So both teams like to score a lot. Both teams like to hold their teams, the other teams, under 50 points per game.
Well, that's crucial. I think a rule that I definitely live by, if you can keep your team under 40, then you more than likely have an opportunity to win. If you can't score more than 40 on the varsity level, then you're probably going to lose the game, or it's going to be very low scoring. So 40 is about the gauge you need to be over to have secured wins, and they're right in that ballpark, especially when you're able to score 60 and 70 points a game. You're putting up big numbers.
So we're back to live action here. Everything got settled there.
And I think PK Hall picked up the foul.
Good defense here by Miramonte. Turns into a jump ball situation. Giving the ball back to Miramonte.
And the scuffle here on the replay. Nice good hustle with some contact there. But we got a timeout on the floor.
We'll be back after these messages on NorCal Sports TV. And we're back here live. 5:41 left to go here in the first quarter. Our score 2-2. So got a little clarification there from the officials moments ago. So apparently it was a technical foul called on PK Hall. It was actually just on the team, but that was who it was assessed to on Matadors because the player didn't check in with the table. They just came straight into the game. So that created 6 people on the floor, which created a technical foul on Miramonte.
And we see some changes again, discussions, trying to straighten out some discrepancies.
So there you have it. That's why we had the little delay a moment ago. And now we have a player that wasn't in the scorebook that might be on.
And now we might be getting another technical
foul. So interesting way to start the game here for both teams. So we're going to have a technical foul called because the player wasn't in the book.
And how do we miss number 1? I mean, that should be the first person that you write down in the book.
Aaron Tarasso going to step to the line to shoot the free throw for Miramonte. First free throw up, wide left. So we've had 2 tees here in under 3 minutes of play. Second free throw up and good for Cicero.
And just getting things cleared clarity here, wrinkling things out. Again, talking about the 3 official crews, so we don't have any questions about what's going to happen. And that's a big-time block right there from Samantha Jones.
Now, Jones gets the ball on the offensive fly the ball, lays it up and in. So, gets the block on the defensive side, goes down, runs down court, and feeds her on the offensive side.
That's a good series of plays, and I love that Regis of Jesuit come out in the man-to-man, and now we pushing. Jada Moore.
Travels, yep.
Took that extra step. It was a hard step, too. Trying to go to that pro hop from 1 to 2, but you see right here, Samantha Jones just getting a good inside seal, putting it up on the glass.
So 4-4, 5:06 left to go, first quarter. Been an eventful first 3 minutes of the game here. Miramonte drives, pass, intercepted by Emily Thomas for Regis Jesuit. Jones tries to get the follow to go, but it doesn't go. And Miramonte is on the run. 3-point shot up from the corner. Strong. Rebound comes to Nikki Lynch. Lynch gets it back out, and Tissot takes the shot, and it's long as well. Another rebound for Miramonte, but she steps out of bounds. And that'll be turn the ball over to Jesuit.
And we're going to have that probably for the rest of the game. Long shot, long rebound.
9 route, intercepted.
Got to get a little arm on that. I like that press rate.
Rebecca Welsh.
Underthrown for sure.
So, tries baseline, no good, but again, Lynch there for the rebound. Has the ball slapped out of her hands. Goes to the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with the Matadors.
And the possession arrow hasn't changed. I don't know if that's correct, and we see the officials going to the table right now to talk to them. It should be red ball, to my knowledge. The last jump ball went to Miramonte.
So it is going to be red basketball, which is Regis Jesuit. They inbound the ball and turn it over to Miramonte.
2 turnovers on the press break. They got to do better with taking care of the basketball and really being smart about the passes and plays that they have.
Landon Bichette called for the foul for the Raiders. Miramonte set to inbound baseline underneath the basket and has it intercepted by Bichette. And then her passes in turn stolen by Rebecca Welsh. Allred 3-point shot long. Didn't draw iron, and Moore comes away with it for the Raiders. Moore 2-on-1 with Samantha Jones, and the ball goes out of bounds.
And right now, both teams just got unnecessary turnovers. It's not really being allowed to settle in, and we're about 4 minutes into the quarter, and it's just a 4-4 game.
How much of that's nerves coming out here playing a big game, maybe some of them for the first time, traveling to a new state for Colorado?
Absolutely, and then they probably played this week in league, so they had league matchups to play in, and then they traveled down today to get in this game. And they're playing early. Playing on the first day is always, a tough game, get the jitters out, but also gives you an opportunity to go home early and get those 2 quality games.
Rebound there by Jada Moore for Jesuit. Now we got a 3-on-1. She feeds Jones, and a layup for Jones gives the Raiders a 2-point lead.
Jones is a really nice-sized big. She runs the floor extremely well, and just a junior, averaging 10 points a game right now, and she's breaking out with 4. I think she's playing really big inside, and they're going to have to keep feeding the ball until they can get some other offensive sparks.
Miramonte down 6-4. Ball nearly stolen. Now it is stolen by Jada Moore. Moore stops. 6-foot jump shot. Good. But getting back down court quickly is Miramonte.
And Jones with her second block.
Here's the replay of Moore with the steal and the jump shot. (10-4) our score here. Regis Jesuit up over Miramonte here in the first quarter. .226 left to go here in the first quarter. Rebecca Welsh, three-point shot up and good for the senior.
And they needed that one right there, knockdown shot.
Jesuit works the ball around the outside. Three-point shot short. Comes up to Allred for Miramonte. Lead pass, layup up and good by Mabandos. So 5 quick points there for Miramonte. Gives them the lead 9-8. Regis Jesuit back down. Drive, baseline, shot up and good by Avery Sickle. And Allred quickly, three-point shot, the other side, no good.
And the pace has picked up tremendously. That 5-0 run by Miramonte obviously came off a lot of turnovers and steals, but here we go. Regis Jesuit swinging the basketball around. Nice little floater off the short corner side. But they're going to have to do better in it automatically in the press break right now. You're going to have to really just set some screens. Getting open by yourself, look how difficult it is. Yes, you can go back to Jones, but you see Miramonte automatically doubling it, and they might have to go to Jada Moore all night tonight to beat it because she's more athletic.
Moore there with the basket for Regis Jesuit. Gives them a 12-9 lead. As we close in on a minute left of play left here in the first quarter. Miller shot, hits her own rebound. Three-point shot up by Welsh, and again, it's good. So 2 3-point baskets here by Welsh in the first quarter, have tied the game back up at 12. Nice drive, baseline. Shot up and good by Samantha Jones on the follow.
Jones does a really good job of following her shots when she puts it up, and it's about getting great positioning as they stay. Regis Jesuit stays in the man-to-man, and they've been playing really good defense as they get it right over the top.
Jordan Allred there, nice drive and basket for Miramonte to tie it back up. But Jesuit back down court. This is just back and forth right now. Jones steps out of bounds, though, and turns the ball over. Back to Miramonte, who has 15.5 left to go here in the quarter.
Here's Allred getting that just edge. She got a little gap. Moore tried to contest with it, but she got it up quick enough and got a kiss off the glass for that right-hand lay.
We got subs coming from everywhere here, from both teams.
And it makes sense. I mean, they've been playing hard. I'm a firm believer in if you should be asking your coach for a sub. That's how hard you should be playing. You shouldn't be milking minutes is what I call it. So they're going to have to play hard continuously. But it's a good, strong showing, 14-14. Nice backdoor cut. She got to control that one.
Yeah, Erin Rosado just hasn't come off her hands. And it's going to be a turnover. And then here comes 3 more subs for Regis Jesuit, offense, defense type substitution here at the end of the first quarter as we got 4.9 left to go here in the first quarter. Moore takes the inbound pass. Cross over to Vickle. Vickle's shot, no good. And we are at the end of the first quarter. We'll be back after these messages on NorCal Sports TV.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
Erica Westhoff Performance. Help your athlete reach their full potential with elite mental skills training. Learn more at ewperformance.com. So we get ready to start the second quarter here. Let's see what this has in store for us. First quarter, 14-14. Plenty of action. Back and forth we went as Regis Jesuit out of Colorado is taking on Miramonte out of Orinda, California. Moore, three-point shot up, bounces off, and out of bounds. Last touch by the Matadors.
That was a good second chance effort by the Raiders, getting them another opportunity to break it, but they have an official meeting, and it goes back to White.
So Miramonte has the ball.
And Rebecca Welsh led the way. 2 threes.
Rebound and basket there by Tesaro. For Miramonte, gives them a 2-point lead. Now Allred comes away with the rebound for Miramonte. Slides on the stop, but she's fouled. Foul called on number 3. McHugh, her first. We see Allred come out of the pack here with the rebound. She stops and gets ran into by McHugh. Welsh with the ball for Miramonte. You gotta watch her, like you said. She's hit the 2 3-pointers already. Goes over the corner to Allred. Allred three-point shot. Goes all around the basket, but doesn't fall. Outlet comes the Viscal. She has the ball knocked out of her hands. And then there's a foul called on the play.
That was a nice stop and go by McHugh, but stop and go. Just got to control the basketball a little bit more. I don't know why she tried to reach it out. Just one strong dribble to get to the rim.
Moore set the inbound for the Raiders. Here, down by 2. Gets the ball back, drives, tries to leave it off for Samantha Jones, but it goes out of bounds. And it'll be Matador's ball here.
That was a nice thought. She got wide open, though. She could have finished it. His coach tried to tell her. Had the easy lay. But very unselfish, trying to dump it into Jones.
Backdoor cut by Tasso. Ball's behind her, though. And it's knocked out of bounds. So it'll be 16 on the shot clock. Miramonte with the subs. Mia Mastroff coming in, replacing Tasso.
And we see the Raiders right now kind of in the 2-3 zone with the extended pressure.
Welsh, three-point shot up and no good, but she's fouled. You can see she came around that screen. She was going to shoot that as soon as she got the ball. And she did, but she got fouled on the play.
And just not letting her come down, but this was a good job of Miramonte finding the open man or the open shooter. Don't let her come down, and it seems like Welsh wanted to hit that one.
Free throw up and good for Welsh. Second free throw up and good as well. Third free throw, back iron, no good. Regis Jesuit comes away with it. Moore pass is high for Emily Thomas, and it goes out of bounds.
That can't happen if you're Regis Jesuit. It just can't happen. You got to come down and make a play. No real communication on why that went out. Miramonte gets the ball to the high post. They call a foul.
Jada Moore picks up the foul, much to Regis Jesuit's head coach Carl Mattee's disapproval, as he thought there was a travel before foul. Miramonte's set the inbound, so back in the game. Allred, three-point shot, wide left.
She's been trying to get one. It's about her third attempt. See Jada Moore bringing it up, trying to find somebody, but really patient. I like it. Not really forcing anything to get what she actually wants. And the Raiders are extremely lucky. That's one of the few times Miramonte didn't trap in the corner, as they respond in their 2-3 zone.
5 on the shot clock. Wingham. Shot up, no good. Rebound off of the hands of Weinholm. .532 left to go here in the second quarter. Miramonte up 18-14.
And now we see a little 3-2 by the Raiders. Just that extended pressure, sending probably a guard better to that corner instead of one of their posts.
So, three-point shot up and good. That's the problem with that, is that Miramonte will shoot the three-point shot, and they shoot it well.
No, they want to shoot it. So I'm, again, surprised by the zone. I don't know where they kind of lost some of their confidence in their man-to-man defense, but can't give up them wide-open shots like that to Miramonte. They can shoot you a hole. And you see, ball gets in the corner. They had an extreme amount of pressure there. Now we got 7 seconds left on the shot clock.
Moore, three-point shot up, long. Rebound comes off to Emily Thomas, and it's going to be a shot clock violation as the ball never hit the rim.
And I don't think Thomas even noticed that it didn't hit rim on that one. That's why she probably pulled it out.
Nice defensive effort there by Miramonte as they have built up a 7-point lead here and held Regis Jesuit scoreless here in the second quarter. Jesuit, chance to get on the board here as a 2-on-1 breakaway. And Avery Vassell lays it up for the Jesuit. On the other end, Allred hits the three. You said she's been trying. She's missed a couple, but she hit that one.
Continuously shooting and looking for your shot sometimes is important. Shooting consistently good shots, but not able to knock them down, and she's finally successful on the other one.
Pass nearly taken away by Miramonte, but it goes back to the corner as Thomas shoots a three and is fouled. Fouled on the play by Hall. Her third foul.
PK Hall definitely didn't need that one, but you see on the last instant replay, Allred putting in her 7th point for the night. First three-pointer.
First free throw a little long there for Thomas. Thomas, a 5'8" freshman. She shoots 75% free throw on the season. She came in 3 of 4, but she's 0 of 2 here. So she's 75% in Colorado, but 0 of 2 here in California so far.
And it's just getting your stroke. St. Mary's, too, is a very difficult gym to shoot in. It's not just a one-time deal where you come in here and you're perfect. So I think as she gets warmed up throughout the night, she just came off the bench, too. So once Thomas gets warmed up, she'll be able to knock some shots down, and she goes 0 for 3.
Welsh to throw, three-point shot, good. And again, that's what Miramonte likes to do. They love shooting the three. I've watched them play a couple times last year against Bishop O'Dowd in the playoffs, and they love to shoot the three-point basket. Drive by Pasickle, nice little running hook shot for her. And the quickly called timeout by Regis Jesuit. And we'll be back. Nope. We're going to keep it here, actually. And this broadcast is brought to you in part by Recruiting Boost, Athletic College Placement Services. Erica Westhoff, Performance. Help your athlete reach their full potential with elite mental skills training. Learn more at ewperformance.com. The NCSTV Summer Basketball Camp, 5-day overnight camp for 4th through 12th graders. The girls' camp will be held on July 7th through 11th, 2020. Register now with $99 deposit and earn $100 off camp enrollment. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp for all the details. Education Solution, providing test prep for ACT, SAT, GRE, LSAT, and other standardized tests. Visit YourEdSolutions.com for more details. Welsh brings the ball up for Miramonte as they have a 27-18 lead here in the second quarter.
And we see the automatic adjustment. Regis Jesuit goes into the man-to-man, and they look a lot better. They're able to pressure the ball to see if they can guard on the other side. Why reach in right there, Thomas, with the unnecessary reach in, and now they're going to the free throw line.
Yeah, had it deep in the shot clock, only had 12 seconds left on the shot clock. And then you give them an opportunity to go to the free throw line to shoot free throws. And Taraso, a three-point shooter, you know that she can probably hit free throws.
Probably shooting a very high percent at this.
First free throw up, and no problem with that one.
Well, she was good for her first two. I think they kind of pencil whipping her right now on the scoreboard. They got her in for 9. I got her in for 11 on that last bucket, so good, strong showing in the first half. Can't ask for more.
Second free throw up and good as well. Now, Jesuit quickly down court. Ball out of bounds. Just a little out of control there. Pass was intended for a Colleen Moldberger. Just out of her hands.
And that can't happen. That was an easy layup right there that they missed the opportunity on.
Cross-court pass to Allred. Allred, three-point shot short. Perso with the rebound. Welsh this time for 3. She'll shoot it. Back iron. And rebound comes off to Colleen Moldberger for Regis Jesuit. Nice hesitation move there.
That was a nice little change of speeds. Give me a little hezzy. But then gives up the wide open layup on the backside to Allred.
Jesuit back down court quickly again. Moldberger pass tipped away into the hands of Seckley. Back down below to Jones, and Jones gets the foul and the basket.
And they needed to get Jones back in. Jones had the big 6 in the first, and that's just her first bucket in the second quarter. So got to get her the basketball. She has an advantage for sure in the inside. It's just always finding ways to get the bigs the ball. And you see here, inside seal. She has the position. She does that really well, finding a way to seal them off. And if they get it high to her, she's more than likely going to catch and finish like she did on the last possession.
Free throw up and good for Jones. That gives her 9 or 8 on in the afternoon. Masterov with the drive, lays it up and in with the foul called on Gracie Wingold.
You see here just a little flick. Doesn't take the hand off. Little hezzy to the left with the right hand finish. And that's a great way to respond when you just gave up an and one play. Take one back yourself.
10-point game, 1:35 left to go here in the quarter. Regis Jesuit rather. Raiders from Colorado. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Allred. Allred over. Quickly out to Terceau. Terceau, 3-point shot. No good. And Moore comes away with the rebound for the Raiders. 1-on-3. Now she waits, gets it back across. Shot is blocked by Sopak. Reed pass, layup no good. And here comes Regis Jesuit back down court quickly.
Tenacious block led to that one. Good hustle and effort by the Raiders to get back. And
here's a replay of it. Viseko has her shot blocked by Leah Sopak.
It's a nasty block. Don't ever just take my shot out of the air like that.
What I like is Sopak was able to control it and just race down court. It didn't lead to a basket, but it looked good on the highlights. Jones doing work inside again for the Raiders as she puts in her 10th point of the game. Allred, 3-point shot from the corner, short. Rebound comes off to Jesuit, 30 on the shot clock. 29 on the shot clock, rather, 30 on the game clock, so about a 1 second difference. Jones, corner, over to McKenzie. McKenzie, travel. .9, shot clock off, game clock. As we see the replay of the travel there by Nia McKenzie. McKenzie, another freshman playing for Regis Jesuit, 6-footer. Welsh picks up her dribble, has the ball stolen by Johns. Johns, layup, too strong, but rebound comes off.
Easy push off from the back, Viseko.
So you have a chance here to score. 2 on none, and you don't get it done.
Jones got to finish that one. Don't even put Viseko in that situation. Just knock it down and finish on the layup. And it wasn't even a need for the push-off. Just go for the rebound because there wasn't a box out coming. So
instead of getting points on your offensive end, now you put Aaron Terceau on the line for Miramonte. Free throw up and good for her. Gives her 11 officially. Second free throw rattles around, no good, but rebound comes off to Lynch. Lynch has it surpassed, stolen by Jesuit. Layup by Viseko is good.
And Viseko's coming on strong.
So at half, our score, Miramonte 34, Regis Jesuit 27. And we'll remind you that this broadcast of the St. Mary's MLK Showcase is brought to you by Recruiting Boost, Athletic College Placement Services, Erica Westhoff Performance. Help your athlete reach their full potential with elite mental skills training. Learn more at ewperformance.com. The NCSTV Summer Camp, Basketball Camp, a 5-day overnight camp for 4th through 12th graders. The girls' camp will be held on July 7th through 11th, 2020. Register now with a $99 deposit and earn $100 off camp enrollment. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp for all the details. Education Solutions, providing test prep for ACT, SAT, GRE, LSAT, and any other standardized tests. Visit youredsolutions.com for details. 4th annual All NorCal Games. The All NorCal Games return April 5th, 2020. Go to www.norcalsportstv.com/ANG for everything All NorCal Games related and recaps from previous years. Straight Sports. For custom uniforms, go to straightsports.com for more information. And Sport Stars Mag. Go to our website for prep sports coverage. Basketball rankings every week. For more information, go to sportstarsmag.com. So we'll be back with second half stats and our halftime show in a few minutes here on NorCal Sports TV.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
Welcome to the NorCal Sports TV Halftime Report. I'm Rihanna Dizon, and I'm joined with my friend Levi. Levi, how do you think Regis is going to get back into this game? It's a 10-point game right now. What do they need to do?
Well, they came out with lots of energy in the first half, so they just have to keep that going, play strong defense, and keep making their shots. Miramonte has a lot of second-chance opportunities, so they just have to close that out, and they'll be right back in the game.
On Miramonte's side, I think they showed their ability to score around the perimeter. I think if they just kept playing like the way they did in the first half, at the end of the first half, they have a pretty good chance of winning. Number 4, Erin Tarasau, she's been killing it right now. I'm excited to see where she takes it in the second half.
Yeah, right now Regis has 3 players scoring, and that's it. They don't have anybody else scoring. So if those other players can get on the court and make some baskets, then they'll be just fine as well.
Thank you. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Levi Flores and Brianna Dizon there for our halftime show presented by the NCSTV Summer Basketball Camp. Again, Jeremy Hurtado here with Lauren Goodman. And Lauren, they talked about three-point shooting. How effective has Miramonte been from the three-point line?
Well, Miramonte came out really strong. They hit 5 threes in that first half. And they had the big game by Erin Tarasau, like she talked about. She had a big-time quarter with 11 points, 13 in the first. That's big-time numbers, especially above her average. And they had a little bit more balanced attack. Again, Regis Jesuit, they're going to have to find some other players that are going to impact the game right now, and it's on the little opportunities. They've had some breakaways where they fumbled. They had some missed layups right around the basket, and then I think they took too long to get Samantha Jones back in the mix. So I think when they're playing good, Jones and Moore is at high cylinders for them, and that may be the difference right now to get in the ball game. Your big-time players got to step up.
Yeah, and it's basically been the outside game of Miramonte versus the inside game of Regis Jesuit, with Regis Jesuit being led by Jones and Moore going down inside scoring for the Raiders. First three-point shot, no good by Miramonte. And here's a chance for the Raiders to cut into the lead of Miramonte. Again, inside they go to Jones. Samantha Jones, 6-foot junior, averages 10.8 a game. She has 13 already here in the first half and 30 seconds. Not to be outdone, Allred goes down low and scores for Miramonte. She has 11 as well.
You see Miramonte come out. It doesn't matter what happened. Missed shot. They pick up immediately, which is what I like about them. Short-term memory loss, saying, well, let's get it back on defense. The Raiders are going to have to do a better job. That was good defense by Moore as they push in transition right now.
Layup, no good by McCall. Three-point shot, however, comes wide through, and Welsh handles it for Miramonte. Cleared by the Matadors. Now they come on the offensive side. Leah Sopak, wild shot. Rebound battled for, goes out of bounds. Last touch by,
I think it was off
Regis Jesuit.
Yeah. And again, you see on that last play, missed 2 easy layups. It just can't happen. They got to get those bunnies in if they want to chip away.
Allred, three-point shot, front iron, no good. Rebound again by McHugh for Regis Jesuit. Cross-court pass, dangerous, almost intercepted.
And
then she comes back and gets the ball to go off of Regis Jesuit, out of bounds.
And those are the plays they want back. Like, those are unforced turnover. Catch the basketball. Sometimes you guys got to say at this level, catch the basketball. Secure the ball. It's too many fumbles, but it's because I'm trying to think about moving before I secure it and then go for it, get a shot, and then boom, you give up a two-pointer on the other side. Very hard to get back in the game when you have unforced turnovers and then you're not getting back and giving up easy layups.
Offensive foul called on the Sickle. Using the off arm there to push off. You can see here on the replay.
And that's her second one, push off. And clearly, like, hand all the way extended to the girl's shoulder. So can't happen. And then on the other side, you see Miramonte just taking their time on their press. And then Spokane, I'm assuming coach's daughter gets an easy layup for 2.
Of course. Welsh with the ball for Miramonte. Careful, she'll rise up, and she does. That time a little long.
I like that play. They overplayed the screen so hard that all she did is a hard one dribble and got wide open. I know she wishes she had that one back. She's in the middle of that press, so she'll have every opportunity to get a steal attempt at least.
Johns pass a little too hard for McHugh, and it goes off her hands, out of bounds.
Another self-inflicted wound. Pressure was limited by Miramonte, but they didn't force that. They didn't force that action right there. And again, just too hard of a pass and not able to catch the basketball. And maybe they got to get those little jitters out from coming from Colorado. Kind of just loosen up and play, and they'll get those passes because they're just dropping basketballs right now, and they know they're better than that.
Miramonte up by 9 with a chance to extend it double digits here for the first time. Pass goes down low, and it's out of bounds. And it'll be Regis Jesuit ball. Nikki Lynch had the ball, trying to tie her up, and she fell out of bounds with it. Moore, cross court attempt, knocked out of bounds, intended for Vasicle.
And I know she wants to make a harder pass to probably get that there, but you can't do a cross-court pass right now. Like, they're playing such extended defense, hands up every possession. They're getting tips and deflections, what you want if you're on the other side. But look, again, another tip pass leading to a turnover.
Allred, layup, no good, but she's going to the line, and she draws the foul on Jones.
And it started by their defense. A lot of their offense, a lot of their creations is starting with the defense that they play, and then Allred just goes all the way to the rim. I was going to say Jones, but Jones was on the foul. Allred to the basket.
Free throw short for Allred. Allred 11 points on the afternoon. Make it 12 here. She hits the free throw. Checking back in is Emily Thomas for Regis Jesuit. Also in the game is Mia Mastrov for the Matadors. And Nikki Lynch.
And the pressure by Miramonte hasn't slowed down one bit. They continuously keep fresh legs in, close out hard as Moore is able to finally get a shot in, where she was iced out all the way since the first.
Big three-point basket there, cuts it to 7, and Jesuit really needed that as they, again, allow a shot inside the paint and then give up foul as well. As Mia Mastrov drives down and hits the basket. Replay here. Kick out 2 more for the three-point basket. Last time down for Regis Jesuit.
And that's her 9th point. They didn't award it to the right person on that one, but Moore's been playing really big and explosive. She was shut out most of the second, but if she can come on strong here, I think they'll have a good opportunity to make a run.
And we'll be back after these messages on NorCal Sports TV. we're back here. 4:11 left to go here in the third quarter. Miramonte 41, Regis Jesuit 32. Live here from the 2020 St. Mary's MLK Showcase as Leah Sopak hits the three-point basket. Cross-court shot. Foul called on the play on Mambo Donos.
And you see on the other side, just popped out, ready to shoot. No hesitation on that one. All net, which they've been doing all night. But then Sopak came back on the other side, trying to just close out aggressively and fouls a three-point shooter, which is something we don't like as coaches.
Sickle hits the free throw. 72% free throw shooter coming into the game, 13 of 18. She averages 17.6 points per game. So far, she's been held to 11.
And she's right on track. 17. Right now, she's dropping in 10, probably 11 on this next bucket. She should be able to get there. But they're going to have to make a run right now. They're not getting no stops on the defensive end. And again, they're at that 34 point. We talked about it earlier. The Marauders are able to hold their opponents to 47. They got them right where they want them. And now we see the Raiders come back with some pressure. Now it creates a turnover.
Sickle gets the turnover after Sopak saves it. Johns down low to McKenzie, and she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. So Nia McKenzie, 6-foot freshman, checking in. Going to the free throw line here as you see Johns find her.
They handled the press a lot better on that one.
McKenzie averages 2.9 points per game on the season. Hits the first free throw. She's a 42% free throw shooter, 8 of 19 on the season. Second free throw up and good as well, so cuts the lead to 7 here. Miramonte up, Allred has it. Welsh back to Allred. 3-point from the corner, no good.
And they literally just get the ball in the inside to create movement to get it a kick out, and that was a good find by Allred. I know she probably wants that one back. Travel. Drag the foot a little bit on the pro hop.
Miramonte quickly down court through the press, and Mastroff lays it up and in for Miramonte. She's got 6 now on the afternoon. Moore running layup, rolls around, gets the roll. Nice job there being aggressive by Moore.
And it's a little bit more movement, a little bit more tempo. It's picking up here as the game gets closer.
Welsh's three-point shot, no good. Rebound, though, by Miramonte. Another three-point shot, no good as well. And Moore comes around with the rebound for the Raiders. Pushes up court, lays it up, no good. Johns with the follow, though. And now she's got 15 on the afternoon. Foul called on Sickle.
You see Jones right here Moore with a nice cross. With the miss, but Jones cleans it up.
Timeout called by Coach Carl McKee. And we'll be back after these messages on NorCal Sports TV.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
Straight Sports. For custom uniforms, go to straightsports.com. Sport Stars Mag. Go to our website for prep sports coverage and weekly basketball rankings updated every week. SportStarsMag.com for more information. And the NCSTV Summer Camp, Basketball Camp, 5-day overnight camp for 4th through 12th graders. The girls camp on July 7th through 11th, 2020. Turnover there by the Marauders. Gives the ball back to the Raiders with a 5-point deficit here with 2:05 left to go in the third quarter. Layup by Moore is good.
Moore's really woken up. 7 points this quarter.
Right back on the other end, Allred lays it up and in. She's now got 14 for the Marauders. Or Matadors. The Sickle 3-point shot, good. Scoring definitely opening up here in the second half.
That was a much-needed bucket. Now we got a 2-point game, but the travel by Allred. And you see here just a little hesitation by Moore. Getting there. Nice little layup off the glass.
And now with the turnover, Regis Jesuit has a chance to tie or take the lead here on this possession as we go under 120 left to go here in the third quarter. Foul called on the play. Nia McKenzie with the drive, picking up the foul for the Matadors. Is Jordan Allred. Inbound play comes to Moore. Moore, one dribble spin, fadeaway jumper, good. And we have a tie ball game, 48 all here with 1:05 left to go in the third quarter.
Moore is really lighting it up right now. Playing big-time game.
Carasso on the dribble, gives it over to Welsh. Welsh, 3-point shot, back iron, no good. Rebound comes off to Moore, and Moore is fouled on the rebound by Mia Mastrov.
And it's a minute left. They'll take their time. No turnovers right now. That's what they really need.
3-point shot up and long. Rebound, though, John's there. John's over to Moore, and Moore hits the bucket for Regis Jesuit, giving them the lead here at 50-48. And then we got a delay game warning called on the Raiders. Here you see the last inbound play, though. Moore, fadeaway jumper off the back foot, goes.
She's been unstoppable. I got her for 2, 4, 6, 8, 11 in the quarter.
Welsh drives back out to Tarasso. Tarasso, 3-point shot, no good, but foul called on Vissel.
And that can't happen.
That's the second time it's been on her on the 3-point shot. Right.
Frustration. Don't know why she even closed out like that. But no closeout. Trying to jump for the shot. More than likely when you jump in the air like that, you got to come down at some point.
That's her 4th personal as Tarasso goes to the line.
Tarasso had the big second quarter and has been limited now.
$59-49 our score here. Now 50-50, all tied up.
She's a terrific free throw shooter. Only 1 miss on the night.
Tarasso has 1 left here from the free throw line. Shot, his front iron goes in. So it gives Miramonte back the lead here as we come down the last 10 seconds of the 3rd quarter. Moore, you know she's going to take the shot here. Drives, layup, and it's good.
Why not?
Turnover. Traveling called on the Matadors.
And Moore, it's really been the Moore quarter right now. Little pencil whipping on the scoreboard.
We have 0.1 second left on the game clock here. As the ball went back over the tarps behind us. $52-51 our score here. Jesuit up over Miramonte here. So now the officials are discussing how much time should be left on the clock. As right now it currently stands at 0.1, which isn't enough time to do anything but basically inbound the ball. So there was a travel that was called in the backcourt. And so they'll be taking the ball out of bounds from the sideline. And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter here on NorCal Sports TV. We'll be back after these messages on NorCal Sports TV. Welcome back here as we get start the 4th quarter here. Our score, Regis Jesuit 52, Miramonte 51. Jeremy Hurtado along with Lauren Goodman here bringing you all the action of the 2020 St. Mary's MLK Showcase. Jump ball called. Possession arrow goes to Miramonte.
And we got a ball game on our hands right now. The big quarter by Regis Jesuit, 25 points in that last quarter. That helped them come on, and that was on the back of Moore. The big three has been playing big for them right now, and you see they come out with the defense. No need to grab that one because it's going back your way, and it seems like the little changes. They're playing a lot more aggressive, and then they're letting their star players take over the game, which is exactly what you need. And it seems like the frustration right now of Kelly Sopak is impacting the game. Just got a warning.
Inbound pass is intercepted by Miramonte. Gets it back down. Nice touch pass there by Allred over to PK Hall for the basket. And then the pass is tipped and out of bounds by Miramonte. So Regis Jesuit will have it. And here's another replay of the touch pass by Allred over to Hall.
That was a good move by Hall. The little jab step got her open and then was able to push it. And you see Moore now coming up with the press. Break her by herself pretty much, and she showed us the fancy handle.
3-point shot up by McHugh, no good. Rebound comes out long to Welsh. Welsh, breakaway, layup, no good, but she draws the foul. She'll head the line to shoot 2. Foul called on Gracie Wiegand. Wiegand.
And Welsh just been pretty consistent, coming on strong. Misses the first.
Back iron, no good. 2 free throw shots missed there by Welsh. And then the ball is tipped and knocked out of bounds by PK Hall. Nice defense there. Had her in the corner. Thought they got the turnover. But it was tipped by PK Hall. Went out of bounds.
Miramonte, I told you, they don't care if they miss it or make it. They come up with the pressure immediately. Almost got a turnover on that one. And again, just Regis Jesuit, I want them to screen to get open, but more with the flash down the middle and the easy lay.
Yeah, nice job there by Moore. She was the inbounder. She threw it in long down in the inbound and then just ran the court and got the basket back. On the other end here,
Rebecca
Welsh
waking
mad
up.
about missing those free throws a minute ago. Comes down, hits a three-pointer.
Oh, she came out fire. Eyes lasered on it.
Drive baseline by no good. Thomas gets the pass, lays it up and in. Nice look there by Regis
Solid.
Jesuit. And then Terraceau drives back down the court for Miramonte.
Thomas picks up the easy one, but Miramonte flies back. I got Aaron Tarso with 16 points right now. 17 in the first make. Again, just one missed free throw tonight. That's pretty impressive.
There you go. You jinxed her, see? It's all your fault.
Seems like that. Seems like when you call it out. 9 for 11 on the night, though. That's not bad.
No.
Shooting from the free throw line.
So 57-56 our score, 5:56 left to go here in the fourth quarter. This game's been as advertised. 2 heavyweights duking it out. It's been Miramonte's 3-point shots versus the inside game of Regis Jesuit. Welsh gets set to inbound the ball for Miramonte. Gets it back. Miramonte working around the outside, looking for that shot, and it's up and good by Terraceau. $19 points on the night for her. Moore thought about it. Picks up her dribble, now gets it over to back, actually. She tried to get it back, and it was stolen by Miramonte's Welsh. Welsh up to Allred. Allred feeds Lynch down low, and it goes out of bounds off of Lynch's hands. Back to Regis Jesuit. See, Miramonte kind of sits back now, doesn't go full court, but does still trap a little bit. And you know when the ball goes in the corner, they're going to trap.
Every single time. Miramonte has not doubted it. And I just want the Raiders to understand that. It doesn't have to go that deep. Once you get it to the wing, let's get it back to the top and get some execution. But they continue it because the wing, it's a deception to look open, to pass it to the next man. And when you go to the corner, they've literally been probably 8 out of 10 productive.
3-point shot there by Vasico. She's got 17, right on her average. See, you were saying she was right on. Travel called by the officials. Gives the ball back to.
And there was the steps after, but here we go. You see Regis right here just catch and shoot. She's ready. She got the 4th foul, so she understands she can't be in any vulnerable moments when they attack to the basket. I'll probably try to go straight to her, but they get the lob over the top, and it goes to McKenzie.
McKenzie's been only in unlimited minutes, but it seems like they've been trying to get to that all afternoon. They've been trying to get her to go down low to her when she's in the game. Nice slip by Lynch. Lynch lays it up and in. Good 2-man game there between Welsh and Lynch. Now the inbound pass comes off of McKenzie, but Regis able to control it.
And that was a gutsy play right there. Almost deflected again. Moore grabbed it. Nice to Jones.
Yeah, that was a little out of control, but it worked for the Raiders. But quickly, before anybody can get back, here comes Mastrov for Miramonte, and she picks up the foul and goes to the free throw line. Here's the replay of that little scramble possession there by the Raiders.
And they gave that one to Moore. I didn't think she was down there on that last one, but only her second.
Mastrov, 5'11" junior, heading to the free throw line here. First one, back iron, no good. Rebound comes off to Moore. Moore looks to push, but now picks up her dribble, gets it down court to Vasico. And she picks up a foul headed to the line. Rebecca Welsh called for the foul, her 3rd team foul, or her 3rd personal foul. 6th team foul. First free throw up and good for Vasico. Now they clear the lane. They have all 4 defenders back for the Raiders. As Vasico hits the free throw, giving them a 3-point lead here with just under 4 minutes to play. Allred drives, spins, lays it up and in. Nice job there by Allred. Spinning away from the defender.
Seems like every time they need a bucket, Allred steps up big and can score on the inside.
Follow no good. Johns again gets the basket and layup. Johns been huge today. 19 points according to the scoreboard, and she only averages 10 coming into the game. This broadcast of St. Mary's MLK Showcase is brought to you by Recruiting Boost, Athletic College Placement Services. Erica Westhoff, Performance, help your athlete reach their full potential with elite mental skills training. Learn more at ewperformance.com. The NCSTV Summer Basketball Camp, a 5-day overnight camp for 4th through 12th graders. The girls' camp is July 7th through 11th, 2020. Register now with a $99 deposit and earn $100 off camp enrollment. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp for all the details. Education Solutions, providing test prep for ACT, SAT, GRE, LSAT, and any other standardized tests. Visit YourEdSolutions.com for details. 4th annual All NorCal Games. The All NorCal Games returns April 5th, 2020. Go to www.norcalsportstv/ANG for everything All NorCal Games related and recaps from previous years. Straight Sports for custom uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more information. 3:22 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Regis Jesuit out of Aurora, Colorado, 67. Miramonte Matadors from Orinda, California, 64. Allred with the dribble, picks it up. Now gets it back, working on Moore. Passes over to Hall, and Hall gets the jump shot to go and brings it a 1-point game. McHugh, running shot, no good. Rebound, though, comes off to McKenzie and has it taken away by Welsh. Welsh to Allred. Allred back to Welsh. Lays it up and in, and it's a 1-point lead now for Miramonte. Nice 2-on-1 basketball there by Miramonte.
That was a good two-man game. Way to move the basketball. She might want to get away from that corner. Wide bounce pass to the turnover.
The coach was trying to call timeout. She passed the ball. Welsh, 3-point shot, no good. Rebound comes off to Moore.
Still a 1-point game, so it's no desperation right now, but they need to take care of the basketball.
McHugh over to Visickle. Visickle drives. Bounce pass behind the intended target, rather, in McHugh. And it's a second straight possession. They have a turnover as we see the finish on the 2-on-1 basket there by Welsh. So 2 straight possessions. Regis Jesuit comes down and turns the ball over. No shot attempts, no points. And they now trail by 1, 68-67. Welsh. Timeout called by Miramonte. It's a 30-second timeout. And we'll be back after these messages on NorCal Sports TV. We're back here, 2:02 left to go in the 4th quarter. Miramonte has the lead in a 1-point game. 20 on the shot clock as Welch is fouled on the drive. Heads back to the line. She's got 13 points here on the evening. So she just missed 2 free throws last time she was at the free throw line. First one up and rattles around, no good. That's 3 in a row that she's missed. And then we got a foul on Terasau on the rebound. And so that's going to send, it looks like, Moore to the free throw line for Regis Jesuit.
And Moore's playing big right now. If she can knock these 2 in, she'll be at 23 points on the night. That's really big. And it started with the explosive 3rd quarter. She really woke up and played extremely well. And she's defending on the other side already. So she knocks down the first, exactly what they needed. We might even have an overtime game on our hands. It's playing pretty tight, and it's going to be who can control their focus. This is about a 3-possession game right now. So who can have the next best 3 possessions out of this shot clock might win, or we might be seeing an overtime game in the second game.
Allred drives, lays it up, no good, but the foul is called on Jones. And that's going to send Allred back to the line.
And there was some confusion there. The low side ref wasn't going to call that one, but it was a lot of body across. wanted to call it, but it was hesitation and the higher official got it. It's one great way of having 3 officials tonight, so you get other angles. As
Alden
now,
misses free
Alden
throw,
misses.
though. That's 4 misses at the free throw line here in the fourth quarter.
5 total.
5 total.
5 total.
Makes that one, and so we have a tie game. But free throw shooting 80% is great. But what is your free throw shooting in the last minute of the game or 2 minutes of the game?
And that's where it's been impactful right now. They were doing tremendous before that. And it's all about how Regis Jesuit handles the basketball at this point. They've had a lot of careless turnovers unnecessarily. They have enough weapons to score, and even their subs in it. Here comes Moore down the paint with the little miss, but we get a high side call, and now Moore's going to the line.
Moore's one of 2 last trip down.
And just patience this time, a little bit more execution. Moore gets over the top, and they are now at the line.
First free throw up and good for Moore. 5'10", senior. She's only a 59% free throw shooter, though, 16 of 27 on the season. Second free throw up and good. She might be a 59% free throw shooter, but she looked pretty good on that attempt, that trip down line, giving the Raiders a 2-point lead. Aldridge coming back for Miramonte, lays it up and in. Actually, nice little stop and hesitation move to get herself open for the jumper and ties it at 71. Moore quickly up court, over to the Sickle. Thought she was going to take it. Back to Moore. Moore. Cross court pass to the Sickle this time. She hits the 3. Timeout called by head coach Carl Matee of Regis Jesuit here as we see the replay.
What more can you ask for? Good rotation. Jones got the basketball. Moore got the basketball and finds her shooter. And Vasickel's been perfect right here in the fourth, coming in with 8 points.
Yeah, I thought Vasickel was going to actually take the shot before. She passed it off to Moore. Moore goes around the corner and actually gets it back to Vasickel for a better look. So that's a shot where, giving it up the first time, second time you knew she was going to take it. She was going to hit it.
She was ready, though. And when she came in at about that 4.5 mark, she kind of told her team, hey, I got 4 fouls. She's coming in to obviously score for her team. And I think with 4 fouls and being able to have a presence and really step up big in the fourth, that's all you can ask for from your team. And she's doing more than you can expect. Just a junior guard. So she's going to be back next year, and she's going to have 2 more games in this tournament. So we're going to get to see that high-flying, polluting scoring more.
Now, Cesaro, 3-point corner shot, good. I'm just going to ask you, take the 3 or go for 2. Obviously, they went for 3 there and took it and nailed it as we go under 40 seconds left to go. Now a pass almost intercepted by Cesaro, but it's a foul, and so now the foul turns into free throw shooting.
Yeah, and that was a great play. Watch Welsh kind of goes initially. That's something that they work on. Baseline run, one-hander, great play to get the shooter in the corner, but then on the other side, why foul? It's a tie ball game. You don't need a foul. Now we're in a double bonus. Pretty much perfect shooter thus far. That's not somebody you want to put on the line at this given moment.
Right, 72% free throw shooter coming into the game. That's not the person you want to put on the free throw line if you're Miramonte. First free throw up and good. Gives her a 1-point lead.
And come on now, Coach. Regis Jesuit, you got Vasickel right now, just scored her 23 points. Moore with 24 points, and then you got Jones with 19. And you got some sprinkles around the court. So that's a big-time performance by your big 3. What more could you ask for as a coach? They got to step up and play. Obviously, 70 points is a lot of points to score, but they're trading buckets and they're playing really efficiently. And now we're going to see this last play execution as Welsh picks up the ball unnecessarily, but Coach Spokak gets the timeout.
We'll be back after this. Messages on NorCal Sports TV.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
We're back here. 29.7 seconds left to go. 2-point ball game here. Regis Jesuit up over Miramonte. And so we were talking there just off the air, and we're looking at got to defend Terrasal, Ulrich, and Welsh. That's difficult to do. 3 shooters that can all create shots or make the shot here as we come down the stretch for the Miramonte.
Also, no unnecessary fouls.
Shot short, comes off, out of bounds. Last touch by Miramonte. 15.6 left to go.
And you see here just coming up short. I don't know why nobody grabbed the basketball, but they saved it. Still nobody grabbed it.
Now, almost a 5-second count there. And you got a foul here, right? I mean, I know that's the best free throw shooter. There you go. You get the 59% free throw shooter there. So a little bit more time runs off the clock, 9.7. You're sending the 59% free throw shooter up to the line, but she's also got 25 points on the game.
And she's been playing pretty solid. And I don't expect her to do anything else right now. She's pretty much been 3 for 4 in this quarter.
Makes the first. Kicks it a 3-point game. Here's the big one. She hits this one, it becomes a 2-possession game, and that's going to be difficult.
She can seal it right now. In the game, finish out with 7 seconds and don't foul.
There it is, hits the second one. 9.7 left. Miramonte has to hurry. Welsh over to Sopak. Sopak running hook shot, no good.
And got to shoot a 3 on that one. Heads up. You need a 3 to get back in the ball game.
1.2 left, and it's going to be a Regis Jesuit Raiders victory here.
And they fought back and they really earned it for sure. Played team basketball, worked really hard, and then they got back in it, and now they're the winners.
We'll be back with our NCS TV Summer Camp Player of the Game after this. We're back here as Brianna Dazan goes in search of the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp Player of the Game. It's going to be Jada Moore from Regis Jesuit High School. Brianna getting set for that. Jada Moore, big-time contribution in the second half, led to the Regis Jesuit Raiders victory.
All right, I'm here with the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp Player of the Game, Jada Moore from Regis Jesuit, all the way from Colorado. What a game. What a fourth quarter. and you ended with 26 points. What can you tell me about the team effort tonight?
It was really all or nothing. Going into halftime, we were just like, we're going to win this game. We're not going to give up. We're going to step our defense up, and it's just going to be a great team win.
And you definitely led your team today. And it was back and forth in the fourth quarter. What do you tell your teammates during these high-pressure times to keep them composed?
I just say we're going to win. We need to stay focused and take everything it takes to win the game. Like, we don't need to let up on defense, and we just need to play hard and never give up. The game is never ours until it's done.
And now let's pretend I'm a college recruiter. What would you want me to know about you?
I play hard every game. Every game I come hard to play. I'm a team player, and I'm always playing to win.
Thank you for your time. Back to you. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Rihanna.
Thank
Guys on with our NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp Player of the Game. Again, our final score, Regis Jesuit comes back and is victorious 78-74 over the Miramonte Matadors here from St. Mary's High School. For Rihanna Dezon, our cameraman Levi Flores, director Dion I, and color Lauren Goodman, I'm Jeremy Hurtado. Thanks for being on the show, and we'll see you next time on NorCal Sports TV.